And today I want to talk about the decision making for the manufacturer who want to make one company. You know, at the beginning, it's very easy, seems it's very easy to make one company, building one company, but it's not like that, especially in the paper line, production line. Now, if you let me, I put my share screen and I start my presentation. This is applying ISAHP technique to choose product type in paper factories. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an important concern of any manufacturer or investor at the beginning of the paper production line project to choose the proper cellulose product for manufacturing. This is the main question: which type of paper product to produce to obtain maximum profit efficiency with minimum risks. In this research, we firstly examine how to obtain all major criteria and all major alternatives by using Delphi method and use it in the ISAHP method. We also use the output of the Delphi method and utilize them in ISAHP technique to approach our goal. You know, as the previously in some investor in Iran, in the paper industry, just making a mistake by choosing the product type. They will make a project, but they make lots of problems later and face too much losses in the future. The problem of setting up a paper factory is the huge investment. Investors need to spend lots of money. It also takes a very long time. Normally it takes about 2 or 4 years. Lots of engineering job for manufacturing the production line and its utilities, foundation, piping, electrical job, and construction. Investors need to be sure about the future market. Proper selection for the type of the product increase the share market and reduce the time to reach the break-even point. So, as we see, it's necessary to use ISAHP technique to analyze and evaluate all alternatives and make decision judgment to ensure the investor about the future investment. You know, Kevin Mohammad factory requests us to make this case study. By this case study, he changed the product because of our results. Nowadays, ISAHP technique is very common and popular solution for the making decision in complex problems. There are many articles to express the usage and benefit of Delphi method and ISAHP technique, but not as a combination method. We can use the Delphi method to obtain the major criteria and major alternative and use it in the Delphi method. There is a lack of any article or case study about the making a production line for paper line. This paper conduct investors to choose the right proper paper product and invest with no worry about the investment. As you see, we design a very simple and practical framework to ensure the right decision making for paper field investor. We utilize 2 essential methods which guide us to our goal. In Delphi method, as we know, some obvious criteria as a general criteria, we put and indicate in our surveys as the input data and after some round of survey, we obtain major criteria as an output of Delphi method, which are approved by all experts who participate in the survey. We do the same for alternatives to obtain major ones. In ISAHP model, there will be a connection between criteria and alternatives, which we obtain in Delphi method. We use expert choice to pave the way to make the judgment. As illustrated in the figure 1, we design our research in 2 important phases. Our scenario in Delphi phase, we design a questionnaire with obvious criteria and select 20 experts and let them give their idea by giving numerical value to each one, and let them suggest more criteria. We gather all survey and analyze, then design new questionnaire and continue the survey until all experts approve it. We do the same for alternative, just we indicate all possible alternative and let the expert eliminate not important ones. By giving low numerical value till all major alternatives remain and all experts agree on it. As all experts see the other idea, let them correct themselves. And in the final round, we get the result that all experts believe in it. In HP model, we arrange only one round of survey, one chart, 4 criteria pairwise comparison, and 6 charts for giving numerical value to each alternative against other alternatives, respect to each criterion. We use expert choice software to analyze criterion and sub-criteria and make judgment and find out which product is the most profit able to produce. As you see in table 1, illustrated criteria pairwise comparison. As we see, the criteria of market demand and profit per ton, highest score among the others in the survey. In table 2, which is weighting value of each alternative respect to competitor as an example, gray back cardboard and office paper has gained the highest score among the others. The expert allow to give numerical value from -9 to 9. Here is the model, as we see in the figure 2, illustrated the AHP structure. The goal, the 6 criterion and 2 sub-criteria and 6 product as alternatives. The goal is to determine which alternative has the most weighting value among the others. As we see, the experts revise each other in Delphi method and give all major criteria and alternatives. As it is shown in the figure 3, grayback cardboard gain highest score after we sentence respect to the goal. Although office paper has the higher weighting value respect to competitor, but because of affection of the other criteria, it gained the second place. Grayback cardboard is the best choice, while the liner is the worst. Investor can be sure by manufacturing grayback has less risks and most profits. With expert choice, we pave the way for judgment and make the whole process as easy as possible. In this study, as it is in the Iran market, there is not powerful supplier for grayback cardboard at the present, so value added in this product is very high. So benefit per ton compare other is very high. As we see here in the figure 4, grayback cardboard has the highest value in benefit per ton and competitor, while office paper has the highest value in less energy usage. AHP let us consider all advantages and risks to obtain each alternative weighting value concerning all criteria to make the best decision. But it's not finished yet. We should have the sensitivity analyzed. We still need to find out which alternative is the most sensitive. If the value of each criteria change, figure 5 illustrated performance sensitivity graph by changing value of each criteria. We find the highest impact is firstly happen in importing raw material and then happen in the investment. So should be more careful about these 2 criteria, and because cause of the maybe make more mistake. These studies show the importance of AHP for making decision for manufacturing type of paper product, as it is no chance to make any mistake, because the paper project takes long, costly, and with so many competitors. This study can be a guideline for the investor to make decision. Combination of the Delphi method and AHP increase the accuracy of the result. For the better result, experts who participate in this survey should have good knowledge as paper industry. As for your attention, we select from the sales, commercial manager, and so many other. And during the Delphi survey, experts find out the fuel, because in Iran, the fuel is very cheap. They omit this one, but they put more attention on the water. And because the water consumption is very important, it should be considered as the lake of water in the region. Thank you very much for your attention. Any question, I'm pleased to answer.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mohammad Solemani, for your excellent presentation. Now, I would like to open this session for question and answer. Please, dear audience, you have any question or any comment on the work, please unmute your microphone and ask directly to the speaker. Any question or any comment? Okay, I have one query, Mr. Mohammad Solemani.
Yes, please.
The query is that you have used Delphi method as well as analytic hierarchy process. Yes. And I think you mentioned that Delphi outputs were used as input for analytic hierarchy process. So yes. Would you please clarify this particular part? How did you use the Delphi findings as the input for analytic hierarchy process?
I think it's very important to know that Delphi is we can gather more audience, and everyone have they put their idea, and each one they will care about the other people and correct themselves. It's like a kind of brainstorming, you know. For example, we in the Delphi we select 20 people, some in the market, paper market, some in the selling, some in the production line. But in ISAHP, we put only 10%, and we put more more master on the paper line. In the Delphi, you know, for example, for the fuel, so many people give the new idea, and I find out they will correct themselves to find the only 6 alternative and 6 criteria. This is very good idea. I think combination of the ISAHP and the Delphi can reduce the mistakes and increase the accuracy of the study.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.